Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing very well today. I'm really in the mood to read and I wanted to do a little reading vlog. I'm gonna get my Instagram followers to pick the books that I read for a week. You guys probably won't know this, but it would have just been my birthday. My birthday's on the 19th of July. I have a very big TBR. And of course, as it's my birthday, that TBR is going to continue to grow. I know a couple of people have got me books from my Amazon wishlist, but the aim of this video is to get my physical TBR down just a little bit more so I can get more for my birthday. So I've picked 6 books for my Instagram followers to choose from. I'm just going to pick 2 at a time, get people to vote, and obviously whichever one gets the most votes I'm going to read at that particular point. And I'm probably going to do that 3 times throughout this video to get 3 books done, and these are our options. I'm probably just going to go down this list in order. I'm just going to pick the first 2 off for our first picks of today. So I have The Roommate by Rosie Danan. It's about 2 people that move in together and obviously become roommates. And I've never read a Rosie Danan book, so it will be nice to get into a new author as well. Hopefully I like her writing. And the second option is Made in Manhattan by Lauren Lane. I read You Again by her in my first 24-hour readathon, and it wasn't the best book I've ever read, I'm not going to lie to you, but it was entertaining and it was interesting. So obviously I did want to pick up another one of her books, and this was in the 3 for £6 or £2.50 deal from the works. This one is about a privileged girl who I think she ends up meeting this sort of like rural boy. He's not really into the privileged lifestyle, but she tries to sort of convince him to get into that lifestyle when he's having none of it. And this just seems really interesting because you see like the different worlds, the different types of people that they come together, and yeah, it just sounds interesting. So these are the 2 options that I'm going to put on the poll today, and we will see in a minute. Do you mind? Thank you very much. See, whichever one gets the most votes is what we're going to be reading. So I'm going to upload the poll now, wait about an hour or so, and then hopefully Instagram would have picked our next book. I'm just going to post our first story. What book should I read? In Manhattan by Lauren Lane. Roommate by Rosie Danan. And I'm going to upload that now. That is on there. And we will see what the poll says. I'm going to come back in about an hour or so and check the poll. See you then. It's a good few hours later now. I said I'd wait an hour, but I ended up editing a whole new video for you guys from start to finish. So I thought I'd just give it a little bit more time. But it is time to look at the poll and see what book we're going to read for today. Okay, so the one that I thought was going to win won, which is very good. I mean, I fancied both, so it wouldn't really matter either way, but drum roll please for our winner. The book that won for today's video is The Roommate by Rosie Danan. This book got voted by 68% and Made in Manhattan was only 32%, so this one won with quite a bit of the way. I'm excited to get into it and I'm gonna go start it now. Is it in 3rd person? Wait. It's in 3rd person. I don't even mind 3rd person, but I'm just not in the mood for it right now. This is not good. This is not a good start. I'm on page 1. God. I like how it's got straight into the story. We're literally on page 2 and the plot is like already happening, which is good.
Sorry. Car.
Guys, I don't know how to say this in a way that sounds nice, but I don't like this. I don't like this book right now. I don't know if it's just because I can't be bothered to read right now, or for the fact that it's my birthday next week and I just know that I'm going to get such amazing books that I'm just forcing myself to read this. But I'm not loving it. I'm on page 91. I do plan on finishing the book today, but it is just going to be a little bit of a struggle. I thought the book was just going to be this fluffy, cute little romance, and I was happy with that, and maybe it is that, but the occupation that the male main character has literally just taken over the whole plot of the book. If you guys are not aware, he does adult entertainment as his job, and I just don't care about that. Like, it's been the past like 50 pages has just been purely them talking about the industry that he is in. Nothing too detailed, nothing like that, but just explain stuff like that, and then how the main girl character is just like, oh my god, I can't believe he would do that. Like, okay, I don't care. So I'm going to try and read maybe another 100 pages now just to see. I'm going to try and finish the book today, but I'm not loving it right now because it's just nothing's happening. They're just talking about this one thing and that's it. Wait, I just went to sit down and read, but where's my book gone? Oh my god. Oh, what an idiot. Ew, why is he singing to her in the car? When I haven't filmed for a while, I feel the need to say hey guys. Hey guys! It is a few hours later now and I just wanted to update you that I finished The Roommate by Rosie Danan, and it definitely wasn't my favourite book in the world. I feel like the entire plot just mainly focused on the male main character's job, and it just wasn't what I thought the book was going to be about, and it just focused on it a little bit too much for my liking. Like, yes, it was interesting to get to know the adult filming industry and stuff, but that is not what I went into the book for. I went into it with a romance, and yes, the romance was cute at times, but I don't know, I just found myself getting so distracted by the job industry part of it and just the lifestyle part of it that the romance just wasn't there, and I don't know, it just kind of fell flat for me. I'm out of breath. How am I out of breath? I've just been sat here. But yeah, this definitely was a disappointment. I mean, the cover is really adorable and the romance was cute at times, as I said. You know, it definitely was a kind of cute read, but because I didn't go into the book looking for this type of story, it did disappoint me. However, I do think if I listened to it as an audiobook or maybe read it on my Kindle, maybe I would have enjoyed it a little bit more. Maybe it's a different format, but I don't know. I mean, overall it was okay. I'm not gonna say don't read this. If you like romance books and stuff like that, maybe this is one to read, but it just personally just didn't hit for me. So overall, I'm going to give this a 2-star because I'm still toying with that rating. I don't know whether I'm going to change it, but I will give my final rating on screen. But, you know, as I said, it wasn't perfect and it definitely wasn't what I was thinking it was going to be. So 2-star for now, and yeah, some good parts, mostly a disappointment. Hey guys, it is the next day. So it is time for us to pick our next book. I don't know what the hell that was. It is time for us to pick our next book. So I have 2 options, obviously, for today, and the first one is After I Do by my dearly beloved Taylor Jenkins Reid. I love this woman. And The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston. I've never actually read a book by her before, so maybe we can get into another new author, but I am kind of hoping and praying that everyone goes for this one because TJR, I can safely say, is my favourite author. I have loved pretty much every single book that I've read by her. There's only one that I haven't read, and that's Carrie Soto is Back. So I'm nearly... Why do people just want to go past my house when I film? This is the 2nd time in this video alone. Go away! But I'm nearly done with Taylor Jenkins Reid's book, so I'm kind of not wanting to read this because I kind of just want to put it off and like hold it in my heart. But I kind of do want to read it as well because obviously I was a little bit disappointed by The Roommate, so hopefully we can find a good book out of this. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to put up the poll now and see what people choose, and then we will start reading. I want to do a white background for this poll. Change it up a bit. Change it up. There we go. Picture has been taken, and now we're going to do the poll. What book? Oh my goodness. After I Do, TJR, please give me that book. I need it. I need a Taylor Jenkins Reid in my life right now. And The Dead Romantics. There we go. The poll is up. And I'll come back in an hour and we will see what you choose. The people on the poll have spoken and we have a winner. What do you guys think it is? Tell me. The winner is, and I will be very happy to read, After I Do by Taylor Jenkins Reid. So After I Do won with 58% and The Dead Romantics got 42%. So it was definitely closer than last time, but of course this was still our winner, and I'm so excited to read this. As I said, Taylor Jenkins Reid is one of my favourite authors of all time. I love her so much, and this is one of her more underrated books as well, so I can't really wait to see what I think of it because I've heard mixed reviews, but I'm sure I'll love it because I just love her so much. My feet kill. Oh.
Guys, I'm literally just sitting in the car and I've literally just read the first 60 pages without even thinking about it. I didn't even realise what page I was on, and I'm at page 60 already. I've been in this car for less than an hour. This is what I mean by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I literally just demolish her books and it is crazy, but I'm really, really enjoying this already and I cannot wait to carry on reading. It is focusing on a bit of a depressive topic. It's a second chance romance between a married couple that have sort of hit a rut and they decide to take a break for a year, learn to love themselves, and I'm just praying that they end up together because I'm rooting for this couple. I'm rooting for them. But I'm proud of just sitting here and reading for an hour. I've got quite a bit of the book done, so I'm going to go head indoors and probably read some more because I'm addicted already and cannot wait to carry on with this book. It is already so good. I cannot wait.
Guys, I have no words for the book that I have just read. Oh my goodness. You know, at the start of this video when I said that this is one of Taylor Jenkins Reid's more underrated books, I don't know why, because this was just so good. I was toying between a 4.75 and a 5-star for this, and I did think to myself, maybe, I don't know, I need to really sit and think about it, because I rate 5-star books mainly based on how I feel about them obviously at the time, but also base it off of whether I think about it obviously in the future. There's obviously books that I've rated before, you know, like a 4-star, and I've never thought about them again. So I'm like, are they a 4-star? Did I really like it that much? And I really take my 5-star rating seriously lately. So I was really toying whether to rate this a 5-star or not. But I have not stopped thinking about it since I finished it. I mean, I only finished it earlier obviously, but I instantly wanted to like sit there and reread quotes and watch TikToks about it and stuff like that, and it was just, it is so good. So I'm rating this a 5-star. Thank you so much for my Instagram followers picking this on for me, because it's so good. If you are toying between picking this up or not, just do it. It is so amazing. After the amazing book we just finished, after I do, it's obviously time for Instagram to pick our next book. So we have two options today, and that is Without Merit by Colleen Hoover and The Visa by Lizzie O'Hagan. And obviously Colleen Hoover is the more popular option in this challenge, and I have wanted to read this for a really long time, but it is one of the ones I've sort of been putting off because I haven't heard the best reviews on it. So I don't know. I kind of want to read it because I do enjoy a good Colleen Hoover book. It's like a guilty pleasure of mine. But of course, The Visa by Lizzie O'Hagan also sounds really, really good. I think it's a marriage of convenience trope, which I've never actually read before. Not that I'm aware of anyway. It'll be nice to get into a new trope because hopefully it can maybe find something that I really enjoy. So I'm gonna put... gonna put the poll up, basically. You already know by now. I don't know why I'm explaining it. And see what the results are, and then we're gonna read the book. You know, you already know. Okay, we are posting the poll. Book should I read? Merit, Visa. Perfect. I'm going to leave that one for an hour and come back and we can start reading. It's results time. Oh my god, I actually can't move in these jeans. Okay, let's check the poll. I'm going to need a drum roll, people. Our winner is The Visa by Lizzie O'Hagan. It's so awkward when there's no sound effects and music, isn't it? It is. So The Visa won with 53% of the vote, and Without Merit had 47, so it's probably our closest poll yet. I think there was about 10 votes difference between the books, which is absolutely crazy. Literally, they were neck and neck at one point, and then this one just slightly overtook. So this is what we're going to be reading next for this video, and I'm going to go start now. Guys, this is your first glimpse at me at 21 years old. How does that make you feel? Makes me feel old. Anyway, I have finished The Visa by Lizzie O'Hagan, and I can't say it was the best book in the world. I can't say it was a masterpiece. I can't say that it will be in a museum one day. However, it was really, really cute. I actually really enjoyed the marriage of convenience trope. As I said before, I haven't actually read that before, so this was a nice little sweet introduction into that. I know that they have some dark marriage of conveniences as well, so maybe that would be something that I'm into. But I quite liked it in this one. I feel like Lizzie did it really well, and I feel like the romance was really cute in this, and I feel like the romance was really present. As I said about The Roommate by Rosie Danan, I just didn't feel like the romance was... I didn't care about the romance, whereas in this one I was rooting for the couple from day one. So obviously they get married for Jack to have his visa, and then they end up falling for each other anyway. That's not a spoiler, it's a romance book. But even when they were just friends, I was like, they need to get together. Like, because they'd known each other since they were in college, and I was like, oh my god, I was rooting for them. So yeah, this wasn't a masterpiece, but it was still really, really good. I'm going to rate it a 4. No, I'm not going to rate it a 4. I'm going to rate it a 3.75 star because, as I said, it was good. Not the best, but very entertaining, and I would recommend it. I've definitely read better, and I'm going to rate it a star up just on the flop alone. I mean, this has just been printed to perfection. So definitely, yeah, I do recommend it. Definitely pick this one up. I did originally buy it for my holiday when I went on vacation. You've watched the vlog. I hope you have anyway. But obviously it had like a passport kind of vibe on the front. So I was like, oh my god, I need it for holiday. And then I ended up just not reading it, and it wasn't even about that at all. So yeah, I really liked it. And also both of the main characters had some sort of trauma, and you guys know me by now. What? You guys know me by now. I love a bit of character trauma. I don't know why. Just do. But yeah, no, I really liked it. So 3.75 star. Do highly recommend. But I did really thoroughly enjoy this challenge. I feel like I like having people pick the books that I read because I'm so indecisive. So obviously if you want anyone else to pick my reads, definitely leave me some suggestions down below. For example, my dog. For example, my family. For example... Who else is there in reality? But if you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and turn my little post notifications on so you get notified every time I post a video. Do all that YouTube stuff, and I love you guys lots, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!